It's just, obviously with what happened today, it's just very upsetting, man. I'm like a little upset, but
Can you just talk about, have you confirmed all your family and friends up in Boston? Everybody's
I've
doing all
spoken
right?
to my mom, but no, obviously, you don't. I know so many people, and it's such a big event. You don't know, it'll be a while before you hear about everybody and everything. So.
I know that reports just came in that one of the confirmed that were dead is an 8-year-old kid. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
I gotta talk to you about what happened in Boston today. What do you, the tragedy? Just your response.
I mean, I don't know how do you respond to that? Like when you get, it's ironic that people will be out to run and then lose their legs. You know, when you have a kid, like an 8-year-old kid died, I mean, how do you digest that?
You know, I was home at my apartment in New York and got a call from the folks at the news division and flipped on the set. And my first thought was, this is a place where I lived twice. You know, I lived in Boston on 2 separate occasions. I had been sitting in those bleachers in that section right across from the finish line. And so it brought back incredible memories. And then to see the chaos was very disturbing. It's supposed to be all about celebration and joy, and really that's traditionally what you see at the finish line. You see people who have just accomplished something they didn't know if they could ever accomplish. And to watch those same people scatter and run in all kinds of directions just trying to get away from the chaos was really, really disturbing. I got in last evening, and it was a little tough to get a sense for the mood. We were driving around. We went over to Mass General Hospital, where a lot of the injured are being treated. And one of the first things that struck me was driving along Starro Drive as we came in. Most of the exit ramps from Starro Drive were blocked off by state troopers, the idea being they wanted you to pass through and out of the city as opposed to fanning out into the city. And got to the hotel last night, and there was added security there. So clearly it was a city in a bit of a state of shock, and also there was an awful lot of caution being applied as well.
So many friends in Boston, such great people in Boston, such a great city. And the main thing, they have to catch the perpetrators. And justice has to be swift, AJ, and very harsh.
And I mean, as a man that owns many different properties here in the New York City area, I know that the security has been beefed up here. What kind of stuff are you doing in your properties locally?
Well, we have very strong security, but when things like this happen, I'm not sure there's any such thing as real security. I mean, you're dealing with morality, you're dealing with so many different things. How somebody can do this to children and to people, innocent people, is just unbelievable.
I mean, my hearts go out to the victims and the families, and it's horrible. I don't know why those things are happening in today's day and age, and I'd love to get to the bottom of it like everybody else. I mean, when I watched the news, there wasn't a lot of information, so I was kind of glued to the TV, and then I stepped out to come to this.
I don't know if you noticed out in the streets in New York tonight, the security has been stepped up, and New York's on full alert right now.
Yeah, I know, and as it should be, as should most of the cities, but I think, terrorists want to kind of lock us into our homes and terrorize us, and I think the best thing to do is continue on with your life in a cautious way, but to show them we're not afraid, we're gonna stick together and beat it.
Thank you for watching Extra on YouTube.
And for 24/7 updates on celebrity news, subscribe to our channel here, like us on Facebook here, or follow us on Twitter here.
And if you want your voice heard, leave a comment below.
Where?
Right there.